Hello viewers, we are back with another video today. Today we are going to do Leetcode 271, that is Encode and Decode String, and this is part of Blind 75 series. So let's understand the problem first. So here we have been given list of string, and we need to encode it to form a single string out of this list of string, and then we have to decode it. So the first part of algorithm is to encode the list of string. Basically an array will be given, an array, in the array will have multiple string. So out of this multiple string we have to make a single string. That part is known as the encode of the string, right? And at the receiver end, like now we will be sending it over the network, at the receiver's end we need to decode it back, and we need to form the original list of the string. So for an example, here we have been given an array of string called, here we can see that it is hello world. What we have to do, we have to form a single string out of this, and then we need to send it over. After sending it over, at the receiver's end we have to get back this string, I mean this list of string. So let's say I form a string hello world, and then I send it over, and after receiving it, I make it again the original list of strings. So this is what we need to do. There are two parts of it. So how we can do it? So one way, what I have just shown is like, I will just write it down, hello, and we have world, right? So one way I could just concatenate and send it over, and then here I need to decode it, right? So for decoding, I need to break it. But how will we break it? That's the issue, because we don't know where we have to break it. Like either we break it from here or we break it from here. We don't know. So now this is not going to work. Like we can't just concatenate and make it as a single string, right? This is a basic thing which comes to our mind. Okay, why not concatenate? But this is not going to work. So we need to think of a property of these string which can help us. So one such property I can think of is the length of this string. So if we use, or okay, first forget about length, let's think even like something simpler. Don't take length directly. One way could have been, I could just have used this string and put some special character in between, and now I can send it over, and I will tell at the receiver, and I will tell that you need to decode it based on, you need to remove the hash and get your values, right? So if I remove the hash, I will get hello and world back. Now I exactly know that I have to break at the position where it is the hash, right? So this will work, but this will work in most of the cases except one case. That would be that what happens if my original set of string itself has hash in it. Let's say this is hello, and then I have hash, and then I have rest of the characters. Now if I encode it using our logic, then this will become hello hash w hash ORLD, this string. Now if I need to decode it at the receiver's end, how will I do? So I'll get hello, I will get the W, I will get the world, sorry, ORLD, right? So this string I am going to get, and this is what I'm going to send. That is wrong. Because of hash already there in our string, we have broken our string at this place as well, which was wrong. So we couldn't know that, okay, this is a part of our string. So we need something, some intrinsic property of the string which will help us know how much our string is. So one way, as I just told before, we can use length. So if we just use length, that will be very helpful. Let's say I have this hello word, so I can use the length of it, and then I can put hash, and then I can put hello. Then let's say if my second word is world, what is the length, then hash, and then the word. Now, if I send it over at the receiver's end, what we can do, we can just find the position of the hash, and whatever is there from starting till the hash, not including hash, that will be the length. Now I know, okay, we have some word in our string which has length 5, and that starts after hash. That starts after hash. That we need to understand. That we got the length, and we have to get a string which has length as this. In our case, it is 5. So what I'm going to do first, I'll try to find the position of hash, that is 1 here. Then I'll see what is there before hash. So that is 5, right? So my length is 5. Now after hash, that the position after hash is 2, right? So from 2, from index 2 till 7, 5 plus 2, 7. I'm going to read. This will be fifth, 6. Yeah. What is this? 0, 1, 2, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need to read all these characters and we'll get our first word, that is hello, right? And then what we can do now, we have come here at this position. So again we'll try to find the next hash. So now the position of new hash is here and we were somewhere here. Okay, it's becoming quite messy. I will write it again. So 5 hash hello, then 5 hash world. Initial hash position was 1, the index was 1, and length what we got is 5. So we read our word, that is hello, because we started from this position after hash and another 5 character we read. So we came here. So now we are at this position. So now again we'll try to find the position of hash, which is now in this case would be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So new position of hash is 8. And where are we? We are at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are at the current position is 6. So from 6, so between 6 and 8, whatever is there. So between 6 and 8, index, whatever is there in between, that will be our length. So new length will be 5 again. Correct? So we got the length. And now again, after hash, the hash's position is 8. So we will start reading from the ninth index. That is this position will read another 5 characters. That is this. Now we will end up here. Now what we are going to do, we'll try to find the next hash position, but after this D there is no hash, right? So we'll end up here and we got hello and then we got world. So with this approach, so this is what we are going to do, simple. So let's do it in the code. Yeah, so let's start. So the first part is encoding. So encoding, we need to give the final result as a string. So my result string is this. Now I have to loop through each of the string. We will be getting string one by one, and then we need to get the length of this. So what we are going to do in result, we are going to concatenate. First we will concatenate the string. So I'll use the template literal. So first we'll get the length. So length is how much? Str dot length. Then we are going to put hash, and then we are going to put the string itself, that is str. Correct? So this is how we are forming, and then we'll keep on concatenating with result. At the end, we are going to return the result. Awesome. So this encoding part is done. Now we have to decode it back, right? So we'll have to again return a result in the form of array. So that's why take result as array. And then the next step would be we'll start reading the element one by one. Let take some variable I, which will help us reading through the characters. We will be reading through the characters till we reach the end. Okay. And first take the position of the hash. So position of hash, it would be in this string, will do index of hash, and we will give a second parameter that you read, like index of takes two parameter. We can ask index of to return the first occurrence, like the first index of the character we are sending, but we can give another parameter which is known as from where it needs to start, the start index, from where it should start looking at. So right now we are at I, right? So I'll just tell, okay, from this I just look for the next hash. So this will be the position of the hash. Now we'll have to take the length. So I already told you that length would be from the beginning, that like our beginning is I here, and then till the position, right? So slice does not take into the position. This is a open interval. I mean, left right open interval, so position won't be taken into account, slice won't read, so it will read the string from I just, and then it will end at just before the position. Okay, so I'll just maybe write our example here so that it is easier for us. 5 hash hello, and then 5 hash world, right? That was our example. So here I'm saying that you start looking for hash starting from I is equal to 0. So that is how it's going to look, and this slice will take it will try to take the string from the 0th position and just before the position. So it that is only 0, right? It's starting at 0 and before 1, because the index of hash should be 1 in this case. So it will take from 0 to 0. Okay. Now we got the length as well. Awesome. So now what we can do, we can take the string back. So how much would be the string? So string, again we can use same character, I mean same method slice, but now we need to move forward, right? We are here right now. Where are we? We are at this position, I is equal to 0. So for reading this, we should move two places, right? I mean the place after the index of this hash, right? So I will make as I as the position plus 1. So now my new I is here. So I have came from 0, 1, 2. Now I am at 2 position. So I'll take the string from, I'll start reading string from here and till the length of the string, right? So I plus whatever is the length, that many characters I need to read. So I know I got the string. Now I have to put this in the array. So result dot push str. Now what happens? We came till here, right? We came till here. I mean, we are here only, right? We are at 0, 1, 2, this position, but now we should move till here. So the new I should become, or we can do like I plus length, because we are here, we can just do plus 5 and we can come to this position, and we will just have to repeat it. Now we are at this position, so again we'll do the same. We'll try to find the position of the hash, and now our index of takes this I, which is this position, that is like 7, or yeah, 7, I guess 7. So it will start looking for hash after 7th index, and that would be this. So if we will not use this, then index of would have given index of first hash, but since we have mentioned I, it will give us the value of the hash which is coming after this position. Okay, awesome. Now at the end we can just return the result. Okay, let's run it and see if it works. So it's giving us the wrong value. So looks like the issue is here. We are doing as dot slice and we are trying to find the string between. So this would have returned a string 5, and we are using this string 5, right? This is 5 and we are trying to concatenate it here, and we are also trying to do I plus this, and I is our number and then this is a string. So in JavaScript, if you do a number plus a string, so that those will be concatenating because there will be internal conversion, right? So better we change it to a string, sorry, we'll change it to integer. So now instead of getting this 5 as a string, we are getting it as a number. So now if we run it, it works fine. Let's submit it and see if it works for other values as well. And awesome, this is working fine too. I hope you would have liked the video and you would have understood the problem completely. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not done so.